presentation today, we will be talking about the clothing industry. I'm Annie, and to begin, we will dive into 3 clothing companies and address how each company takes on sustainability and operations management in their business. The 3 companies we chose were Patagonia, H&M, and Gucci. Once we talk about each company, we will go into the challenges and opportunities the companies face as they go about their operations management and sustainable choices. The first company we will talk about is Patagonia. Patagonia is an outdoor apparel company that is known for its sustainability. The products of Patagonia are designed in the United States, and Patagonia outsources manufacturing to external suppliers in developing markets. 13 of the 43 markets are in China. Before becoming a supplier for Patagonia, the company does a 4-fold approach. The 4-fold approach is to make sure the supplier makes ethical decisions about ethical sourcing, product quality, social responsibility, and environmental compliance. As for sustainability, Patagonia is part of the Fair Labor Association. The Fair Labor Association is a reliable third-party auditor and reviewer of Patagonia. The audits are open to the public so the customers of Patagonia can see for themselves that Patagonia is just as ethical as they claim to be. Patagonia also has the famous ad campaign, "Don't Buy This Sweater," which encourages their consumers to repair and reuse the products instead of running to replace the products that could be broken. Next, Emma will talk about the operations management and sustainability within H&M.
In terms of H&M's operations management, the company has been known to struggle with inventory management practices. Issues arise as the retailer experiences long lead times, and thus the retailer must consistently plan its output several seasons in advance, because predicting consumer behavior at the time of a line's release can be a difficult task. However, H&M has taken a series of steps to effectively manage their inventory, one being the introduction of artificial intelligence tools. These tools assist the company in more accurately matching demand with production. The company has also implemented processes of mapping AI-related risks and opportunities. Ultimately, with these steps underway, H&M will improve its forecasting, demand planning, and increase its bottom line, while also decreasing its overall environmental impact. In terms of sustainability, H&M is actively working towards making positive social, environmental, and economic impacts throughout all sectors of the company. Specifically, H&M has initiated a circular innovation lab in order to evaluate materials and their potential to be recycled or regenerated. The company has made efforts to ensure that materials such as cotton, which could be chemical and water intensive, are sourced sustainably. Additionally, the company has increased its usage of recycled cotton. H&M has implemented new business models which are centered around prolonging the life of clothes for repair, rental, resale, and remanufacture. H&M has also implemented policies which prohibit the destruction of products that can be sold, used, or recycled, further promoting waste reduction. H&M has also begun offering recycling programs in many of their stores where customers can return clothes from any brand to be recycled or reused. Overall, the company has made great leeway in incorporating sustainable practices into its operations.
Gucci is a luxurious brand with high-class material, originally targeted for celebrities. However, as time went on, the brand became more environmentally cautious. The CEO states, "A new era of corporate accountability is upon us, and we need to be diligent in taking all steps to mitigate our impact." Gucci strongly believes in not only creating a better work environment for their employees, but also including the planet, as we are all one. In doing so, Gucci has succeeded in creating more sustainable and caring work environments, contributing to positive social impacts, and supporting transformations throughout the supply chain. Gucci is one of the first in the luxurious category to create 100% traceable raw material. They also created a 10-year plan in hopes to reduce their total environmental footprint by 40% and decrease their greenhouse gas emission by 50%. Gucci has decided to reevaluate their suppliers for raw material and animal products every 2 years to ensure everything is being done in a proper manner that best suits the environment. Gucci has been able to maintain great sustainability by using the phrase buy less, pay more, and recycle. All of their packages and receipts are 100% recyclable. They have learned to use bamboo and replace the paper wherever necessary. Overall, Gucci has been able to create great sustainability up until COVID hit, as many companies were affected, and has the fundamentals for their operations management.
The greatest challenge that clothing companies face in today's world is staying up to date with fashion trends without wasting an unnecessary amount of resources by overproducing or swapping out clothing lines too quickly. This is something called fast fashion, which is a big part of what makes trending teen and young adult clothing stores so successful. Brands like H&M make clothes that are inexpensive and fashionable rather than durable. As a result, it has made it easy for consumers to see them as disposable items rather than durable goods. Thanks to this mentality, the global fashion industry now generates 100 billion items of clothing for 7 billion humans, which results in millions of tons of garments in landfills every year. Durability is one of the main keys to creating a sustainable clothing brand. North Face has done an incredible job of creating clothes that will last. Even on their website, they claim that their philosophy is to create clothes that will last a lifetime. This is great for sustainability, but if you want clothes that will last, you must be ready to fork out a considerable amount of money. High-quality materials and clothing that is put together with care cost exponentially more than cheap fast fashion clothes. Another issue that drives up the price of sustainable clothes is how straight of a line the supply chain is. If companies have their clothes manufactured in developing countries, they can take advantage of cheap labor and lower standards, thus resulting in cheaper prices. This leads to greater amounts of pollution due to shipping finished goods around the world and lower environmental protections on companies in developing countries.
Getting involved in cost-based marketing is nowadays a priority for businesses, as the brands that do good through corporate social responsibility are continuing to increase in popularity. Companies need to assess the relevance of sustainable issues to their business, as well as the current perception about their brands on this matter. The potential upsides of investing in sustainability projects and the reputation risk of not doing so. Brand value is a way to summarize all this. More businesses and organizations these days are recognizing the value and necessity of acting to protect the environment. Most leading companies already understand how sustainability issues can affect their businesses. The challenge here is to embed a real sustainable behavior in everything a company does, not only to attract new customers, but also to define future behavior and shape of the market and environment. If the brand can make its products and marketing focus on sustainability, then it will educate its consumers that they're paying for something more than just what they're getting. They're helping the environment by buying the products that they trust. That makes all the difference. Brand sustainability is not just about making it out there against all the competition, but it is about educating people that sustainability is not just one step. It's a lifestyle and how it is so important for us to live a good life and our future generations to come. Protecting the environment is a big task, and a great career opportunity lies ahead for those who protect it.
In conclusion, I think the key takeaways you could take away from this project is that the fashion industry has moved in a modern age where things have slightly changed. Companies like Gucci, H&M, Patagonia used to just have to worry about making clothes, selling lots of clothes, and being as profitable as possible. But with this new age, they're also having to worry about sustainability, being environmentally conscious, and just meeting ethical standards. This is how things have changed, and I think we're headed in a direction where this is just going to end up being the standard. And with this being the standard, it's going to serve as a litmus test for a lot of companies that aren't able to meet these standards while also maintaining profitability. It's going to be very challenging in the future, but once it gets sorted out and it becomes a standard, it's going to be all that we know. And in conclusion, I think this is a great thing and can only serve to be better. And thank you for listening to our presentation.